Disturbing the peace with some peace of mind. Sleeping in jeans.
So my first ever video on this channel was actually how I prevent creasing in my Air Force Ones or other sneakers in general.
I'm going to be showing you 3 ways not to crease your Air Force Ones or other shoes in general.
I haven't really made a follow-up video on my sneakers. Here's all my sneakers, as you can see. Honestly, I wouldn't consider myself a sneakerhead, and I don't really see myself getting that many shoes in the future. I have enough. I'm content with everything I have here, honestly. This is more than what I actually need, but I'm just going to be going over my sneaker collection as a follow-up sort of to my first ever video on this YouTube channel.
What the days when I spent a lot of nights in a blur, and I bet I spent a few too many trying to make it, and I haven't yet. Yeah.
So to start off, let's actually start right here with these. This is the Brooks Ghost 12. It's my main running shoe. It's pretty beat up. It probably has at least, I'd say, 100 miles on here. I've been using it to train for this cross-country season. They used to be completely white, but now they're a little bit beat up on the sides. They're pretty dirty. Oh, if you guys are wondering, my shoe size is about size 9.5 or 10. These are size 9.5. I'm pretty content with them. They're really cushiony and plush. I think if you're looking to pick up something, maybe don't go for this because these were 130 US dollars and that was pretty expensive. Next up on this list are my main basketball shoes. So I actually did have a pair that was a little bit smaller than this. So these are my size 10. These are actually Harden volume 4s, I believe. Yeah, volume 4s, it says it on the side. It looks kind of weird, but I like the color mixture of it, the red and the blue and the pink laces. So I like to add pink laces to my shoes. You'll see later on. It has sort of a wide alcove here, and I think it's a good addition for me. It's easy to play basketball in. I play basketball outside quite a bit in my driveway. I've been using these for a while now, and they've worked great for me. Next up here in this line, let's actually go to these Air Force Ones. I got these for my birthday. Shout out to my cousin if you're watching this right now. And these are actually quite heavy, I must say, compared to the other shoes, because Air Force Ones dated back to the 80s. And the shoes were heavier back then, but I haven't really used these that much. As you can see, there's not a lot of dirt and it's pretty clean on the side. I actually haven't worn Air Force Ones in quite a bit now, like since I went to school, but I like the lows. Really nice. The design on the side here, it's like somebody hydro dipped it or something. As you can see, there's not much creasing if you guys are wondering. My dog, I don't even know, did you guys just see that? He's like chasing the squirrel. Pretty heavy shoes, pretty hefty price. It's a good addition to my collection. Next up, these actually aren't my shoes, so these are, I believe, my dad's dress shoes, but just to give you an example, we pretty much share the same size. I have ones in the basement. I was just too lazy to get them. Jack, stop. Jack. I don't know what's going on. So back to what I was saying. Here are the dress shoes. Pretty classic dress shoes, nothing else, nothing much to say about it. I just wear it to more formal events and just other things in general. And the next up are the classic pair of Vans here. They're pretty beat up. I actually did get it for Christmas last year. Good addition to the collection as well. And it's a pretty cheap shoe in general, so I think it's a good investment if you're looking for something that's just cheap and also you guys can wear a lot. But as you can see here, there's like some specs here. The shoe's got something spilled on it. It's alright. I'm looking for an upgrade in the future. Hopefully I can get that. I primarily wear it when I'm walking around in the backyard along with this, but these are not good for running at all. They're really heavy. Like the soles are really hard. Like if I pound it down like this, you'll hear it. I customized it as well on the side. As you can see, like the stripe, I painted a gradient with some paint, and then also I signed it on the side, but it's kind of fading away. And then the laces too, I just tried to make it red. Tried to do everything I could to customize these shoes because I got inspired by ZHC, you know? A good pair that I can always mix and match whenever I need to. Next up, one of my favorite pair of shoes in my collection, the Air Force One highs here. So comparing it to the lows, as you can see, there's a huge difference. This is a lot more bulkier and a lot more heavier than this one. But I would personally go for the lows in the summer and the highs in the winter and cooler months. Not too dirty. I probably only worn it like 15 times or so. Creasing, not too bad, not too bad. I've kept this cardboard insert in here like I don't know how long, since the beginning of quarantine. I really do like these. It's just a pain to get on because there's a buckle right here that you have to strap around and then also tie it as well, and it's hard to fit my foot in. Let me just see if I can put my foot in. It's like a huge boot on your foot. I don't even want to put the full thing on, but I mean, it's still pretty comfortable for me, honestly. I did get these back in the beginning of this year. I don't know if my foot grew or not, so I hope it's okay. I will still be wearing these around. It's a great addition. I did get it at Foot Locker for about $100 $110. If you guys are looking for something that is nice for the coming cooler months, I would definitely recommend getting some Air Force One highs. They are in style and they're really cool. I would recommend getting the all white versions because I prefer all white. There's a bug crawling on there. Alright, moving on. Next up are these tennis shoes. These are actually my dad's also, but I used to wear these a lot. They're really nice tennis shoes. They're just a little bit small and tight on me, so that's why I switched. I actually use these for tennis, the Brooks Ghost 13. These shoes, they served me well. I was using it for about a year prior, and they still look pretty brand new, honestly. The bottom is just a little bit beat up. I think it's good. The bottom is pretty tough and hard because when you're playing tennis, sometimes your foot like twists back and forth. It helped a lot with that and the mobility when you're actually playing tennis. Last but not least, I want to talk about my favorite pair of shoes here. I don't know if it's favorite over the Air Force Ones, but this is definitely my most memorable pair of shoes here. These are the Asics. I forgot it. Jack? I forgot exactly what model number these Asics are. It's an older shoe, I must say, and it served me really well. The reason why this is so memorable is because it was pretty successful in cross country in middle school, so I like to keep these on a shelf. And these two, like I mentioned before, have pink laces on it as well. They're a great addition. They're really tight. I actually did get it for cross country. I think it was breast cancer month. It's just a great addition and style to it. You can differentiate it from other shoes. And let me actually try. I haven't put these shoes on in over a year, so let's see. They're size 9. I can squeeze into them. They're still very, very tight. So many gnats and flies right here. Overall, a great shoe. I really did like it. I don't know what else to say, and in the future, I might be making a video about cross country because that is something, and running, that is something that is really memorable to me, at least my experience in middle school. These were my most memorable shoes here, and I think they're honestly one of my favorites of all time. Yeah, I don't even know. Keeps running back and forth. And that just about wraps up my whole entire sneaker collection here. Hope you guys did enjoy it. Some of you guys were requesting this video, so I decided to put it together. But if you'd like me to make another sneaker video in the future, then let me know in the comments down below. I'd really appreciate it. Be sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We're trying to hit 300 subscribers by the end of the year. Let me know in the comments also what is your favorite pair of shoes. I'd really like to know as well. Out of this, and also your favorite pair of shoes in general. Yeah, that was all I had for this video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. You guys know what to do. Be sure to comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.
I say if you don't like this music, you don't be listening to it. You know I'm just a dude that you know, or something similar. If you don't keep it real, then you go somewhere but here, cause you know